Superman is one of the most recognizable characters in the world. This symbol of hope has been flying across comic books, TV, and movies for over 80 years now. But if you've been on social media in the last month, you've probably seen at least one Superman meme, specifically around the phrase, kindness is punk rock. What started as a brief moment in James Gunn's new Superman movie has blown up online. And it's worth asking, why did this one line resonate with so many people? What does it tell us about Superman and about the culture we live in right now? Now, before we go deeper, let's step back for a second and look at the kind of superhero shows that have been popular over the last few years. You've got characters like Homelander from The Boys and Omni-Man from the show Invincible. And honestly, they're basically evil versions of Superman. And instead of being hopeful and inspiring, they're selfish, violent, and just downright terrifying. These shows flip the whole superhero idea on its head and ask, what if someone with Superman's powers was actually a bad guy?
These people are meaningless. They're cavemen without us.
The writers clearly encoded these characters as villains, people we're supposed to hate. But what's interesting is how a lot of people online have kind of got an oppositional reading of it. Instead of rejecting them, they related to them or even downright admired them. You'll see memes of Homelander being used as a symbol of confidence and dominance, even though he's written as the villain of the show.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
And that's why Superman in James Gunn's movie feels so different. When that line, maybe that kindness is the real punk rock, it feels rebellious compared to all the dark, edgy heroes people have been hyping up. In a way, being a kind human being is trending right now. I want to quickly introduce to you all Gerbner's cultivation theory and why it's relevant to media. Cultivation theory, for you guys who don't know, says that the more we see a certain message in the media, the more we start to believe it or treat it as in like normal, regular life. Usually, people bring this up with violent TV shows and news outlets, making viewers think the world is scarier and deadlier than it actually is. But with Superman, it kind of flips this theory in a positive way. The more people seeing these kindness is punk rock memes, the more the idea actually sticks. It's not just a goofy line from a movie anymore. It's actually becoming a mindset where people are actually repeating, sharing, and even taking action in their lives to be more of a kind human being. The constant exposure online helps normalize this idea that kindness isn't cheesy or weak. It's actually very powerful. So the memes don't just make us laugh, they kind of plant this seed in our minds in how we actually think about kindness and strength in real life. Another thing to think about is what Superman is actually supposed to represent. He's not just a hero with super strength, he's actually a symbol of hope. And if you look at the world right now, there's a lot going on which feels dark and terrifying. These news cycles, social medias, movies, there's just so much of it shows the worst side of humanity. This is where cultivation theory really matters. Normally, it's used to explain how the media focuses on violence or negativity in the world, and it can make people see the world as worse than it actually is. Gerbner actually has a term for this called mean world syndrome. But with Superman, it's the opposite. He's the light in a lot of dark media, and by constantly showing him being kind, hopeful, and standing up for what's good, these memes and clips can actually help people believe in that kindness and hope are still possible in the real world too. So, in summary, although we can't fly like Superman, we could still choose to be kind to others, to hold on to hope, and to try to do good in our everyday lives.
Dreams save us. Dreams lift us up and transform us into something better. And on my soul, I swear that until my dream of a world where dignity, honor, and justice are the reality we all share, I'll never stop fighting. Ever.